Yes, sir. If you don't know why I'm playing this,
I have an idea, bro.
what's it? What do you think I heard it from?
Where you heard it from?
Yeah.
Well, depending on what song it is because we were just talking about 2 Chainz.
Oh, no.
I know
the song too.
Yeah. Oh, you think you know what song I was thinking about?
What song?
Nah, never mind. I mean,
Alright.
what's up?
This song is from Sopranos. So like when Tony goes in his own like car rides, this song, and he like, he didn't cry to this one though, right?
Nah, we was singing it.
And he was singing it right off of it.
Nah, dude. That's crazy. Is there a song?
What was he? He was about to do something.
Oh,
That has similar, like,
Remember?
Yeah, I mean, it's not part of the same.
yeah.
Interesting. Well, yeah, it's gonna go, man. I
What's up?
Let's go.
Yeah, we have
Introduce all of us today.
We have to.
Come on.
We have to. So very, very excited. It's long overdue. We're putting on wax. Putting on wax here. And it's important because, yeah, we just got a stellar team in question brothers. So today, here in Ravon Johnny, with Rush Hour 1 and 2.
I think more Rush Hour 4 and 5.
4 and 5. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Yo, for real. So yeah, we got a part of the Infused marketing team. Ravon Williams, Mr. What's up? So can we please start with your names? Please start with your names.
Well, hello everyone. I like to go by the name Blaze sometimes. For those who are wondering why, Blaze are sharp and smooth at the same time. So they call me Blaze.
My friends call me Johnny, but I'm the frisbee team in high school. Everyone just called me Panda, which is how crazy when you ball down was.
You guys like this party?
Wiz? Okay. Alright, let's clap it up for that, bro.
Okay, I appreciate that. Let's go. You know why?
Yeah. And then you
Wizard.
Come on now. We need more round of applause
So with the marketing team here, and Harry's part of that marketing team too, because he's the lead in the content creator of the show. So for the show,
That's the one that
so
We're having a live meeting right now.
this
Listen, represent.
Stop trying to inspire, bro. We're doing some crazy stuff and it's a lot. You know what I mean? So you just gotta just keep doing it. Just be different. Because Harry, I don't know if you know this, but like, all right, so we got John Ravon on here. They work on the website. One of the aspects we do. But like, Phil John and Phil Wiz and like what we see with our website, why we did it, and what else is going on there. Compare to other spots.
Yeah, so like this product, this industry is kind of monopolized when it comes to like having menu hosts. There's big names like Jen, so it makes it really tough to have any type of differentiation between your menu and someone else's. And there's like zero customization on your products to essentially we decided to change that. So now we work with the team and they help us with the change essentially so we get the customization. Like just having a different menu than everyone else essentially. At least that's how we started. That's how we started.
It was a fun first one, and then we just started noticing everyone was catching on to what we were doing.
Yeah.
Like the the Soldier Boy. They stole my flow. Like,
Okay, can I ask a question? All right, so you guys do custom modeling for yourself, right? What is there because there's also custom models and not the status quo anymore, or is it because they regularly took the same thing?
kind of sort of both. When I say like took the same thing, I'll say like we're working with the same team.
Yeah.
Like, I go down to their website and I can be like, oh, I got like the same developers or something essentially.
Right.
And so it's a little, like it's interesting because it's like you're kind of upset, kind of not at the same time. So it's like I get it as a business, you're gonna do your job and you're gonna help your clients. You're like I've done X, Y, and Z for people. It's works for them. It's successful. Let's have to do that.
Right.
So now I'm looking through menus and I see exactly like hours or invitations and what is this?
Okay, well, as someone who has done some of these roles and have worked in some of these roles, especially like customer success and stuff like that, it's what everyone is sitting here to make more money.
Nah, it's not that.
Well, I'm not saying other discreps. I'm saying like the people who help you, they're gonna see something that works, and they're gonna try to duplicate that over and over and over again. Unfortunately,
By the way, it's okay. It's
No, it's
ranked,
fine.
ranked really high.
But yeah, let's give them
Rank
a shot.
Yeah, give them a round of applause, bro. Give them a round of applause. Partly because they're a group that has decided to basically focus on cannabis, like menus, online
Yeah.
menus. So we have different hosts out there. Like our first website is built on Shopify, which is an e-commerce platform.
yeah.
Right, you can sell anything on Shopify except for cannabis.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, but I mean, we got away with it for a little bit, using what's considered like an iframe.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember this, what we talked with Lauren. So basically, it's like an embed.
Oh yeah. I re-listened to the episode a couple of days ago.
Yes, sir.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
I know what they're talking about, but I wish I was able to see what it looked like. I know what you guys talking about.
Nah, for sure, bro. So that's why like a lot of menus for cannabis look the same. You can tell if they use Dutchie or J. So what we did is we got the raw data. It's the first time we did this. At least they tell us the first time, right? Like we used J Roots, just gave us the data so that we more customized. Now because we did that, and we were the first that, the group that we're working with did it. Now we start to see other websites that look like ours.
Well, I would say, isn't it exciting to know that, like, all right, think about this. This whole industry is a copycat industry. Without one person doing it, and like, you wouldn't know what to do.
Right.
So isn't it exciting to know that we are part of that journey? We're not just copycatting the whole way through. We're adding to the pot too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a known pot in the industry, and it's fair enough to say that we're great anyways.
Oh, of course.
I don't know too many people that do podcasts or radio shows.
See, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There's that rush hour 4 or 5. Bro.
And when it comes
This is
to
something that they can't recreate. They can't recreate a Ravon, Harry.
Come on,
I'm saying Kofi, the homies, all that. That's. I'm telling you the truth, bro.
They can't recreate the love.
No.
That's okay.
Yo, and that's why it's exciting. And you say, you kind of, I'm not excited. I should say. You say, you kind of get upset. You can't get in my feelings about it, because honestly, that's what's not. It's the original stuff.
Yeah, you can try all you want.
The invitation is the greatest form of flattery. Right?
Yeah.
Like John said, once we had the menu up for like the first month, it was just us. Like it was great.
Right, now you
And
see
then to
that.
have validation to see, like, of course, it was a little upsetting to see others go ahead and be like,
Right.
I want that too. Made me feel even better. It's not just me. So,
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you guys, what's the one most noticeable thing that people copy off our website?
I would say having a different color.
There you go. Yo, when people start using the matte black, and most e-commerce is built on white backgrounds.
Yeah.
Like across any other industry.
Yeah.
And when we hit the scene with the matte black, and then all of a sudden we see websites get converted, bro, it's like, yeah.
Can I add something real quick? The funny thing is, everybody used to the white, but now that how iPhone is like everything's black now.
Right.
The fact that we did it on ours,
Right.
it is gonna be a little bit more, not universal. A lot of people are gonna try to do the same thing.
Right.
I'd rather look at it in black anyway.
Nah,
It's easier to be honest.
Good.
It's fire how we did it. I see how
We did it, bro.
they go super good. But literally, watch
Yeah.
the picture right here, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
That's what we're here.
Yo,
You?
Johnson's on
Yeah. Trying to stay on the
right?
Yeah, and even our amber jars, the Max, you know.
I mean, our first strand was gas mask.
Gas mask, bro. Oh yeah.
Come on, now. And that was like black, purple.
Yeah, it's
black.
fire.
That's
That's
what
what
they
they
were. It was all
Yeah, it's when we did the brand, we set up like brand colors. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much just console choose what we do.
All right, so we kind of just jumped right into it. I mean, we haven't been on this show, so I guess we can.
No.
We got
Alright, so one of my close friends actually taught me Ulysses boxing.
Okay.
And big shout out to Green Day Live as well.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
Yeah, I knew Ulysses just mentioned that, he was always signing, and like, he was always looking for like freelance workers to like do his design stuff, but never found something consistent. So then put in mind at the same time for my capstone for Pittsburgh State. And then first day I met Ulysses, I was like, your name is so badass. Your name sounds like straight out of a video game. And me and him just laughed the rest of the day, and just like, I just knew, I was like, come on. And so after that, I kind of, I don't know, just filled out the credits, and like just more and more of the industry just started to like showing itself, and I was like, I can fuck with this, you know? So I'm not supposed to swear.
That's okay. We'll work.
Noted. Time noted.
No worries.
It's been a fun time. The industry's grown, and the industry's like, you know, trying to see what like we got left. It's blooming.
It's blooming. Yeah. There's a lot more left, John. Come on.
How did you start here, Rick Ross?
I mean, to put it simply, I got poached.
That's true.
Yeah, I was working at another place when y'all sent a trainee over to Minnesota, and I worked with her for like a day and just exchanged numbers, and it was like, you seem like someone cool, come work for us. And that was in like February, and then we didn't talk for months, and then she hit me up like, hey, Major Bloom has like an open house next week, you should come. And I come and I'm talking to you guys, and I'm talking to this guy about like the stuff I know, and he's like, dude, why don't you work for us? And I was like, I don't know, let's make it happen. And like the next week I was here just working. So
Yeah, it's crazy.
I definitely missed out on outside member.
Oh, yeah.
I think PK might have been here. I have to like
PK was good.
do something. I had someone to be in that. I think I remember the first time I met you, I was like, who is this thing?
that's about you, Picasso.
That's hilarious.
And it was funny too because like when I did get like posts like at that event, there was like social media posting about it. So I had people from my other job talking to me the next day like, did you go to the Major Bloom open house? You're trying to go work there. And I was like, come on now. Like,
Did they see you in the post?
oh yeah.
You posted it like photos of you?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they didn't even see my face. They just saw like the flannel like always wearing. And they were like, yeah, that's totally right.
I think I might be guilty for that. I remember taking a photo and you were in like the front row.
Yep.
Yeah.
People knew. It was great. It was great.
Okay, so I mean, you guys doing that. How? Tell me this. How did you end up being the people who work in the same job?
Well, so for me, that's essentially why I got poached. I had a different experience. I was working doing that at my other location. And so coming into here, like from day one, it was like, you know what we're doing. We're going to give you the keys and just drive the car, like set up the menu, essentially. Granted, I mean, we were teams who were doing all that. It wasn't like nothing crazy. So like, yeah, from the jump, I was just working on that stuff. Shout out to the experience I had prior to it.
Which was that's you, right?
Dutchy, and I've done this before.
Oh, really? What did they do? Change?
Yeah, they changed over to Dutchy like 4 months ago.
Interesting.
At least we've been out for 9 months. We've been with that.
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason to change it at the moment.
No, yeah, shout
From
out
what
to
I
Jason.
can hear. Yeah, shout out to Jason. I feel like this is like I feel like we shout him out all the time, bro. Oh, you know what? It was when we interviewed Lauren from Dutchy. Yeah, and that was a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, we're not switching. So.
Yeah, it was one of those situations where I know Ulysses didn't want to be rude and be like, oh no, we don't. That like she also wanted,
Right.
Like, you know, she could tell she's always doing her job, so she's like, you know, like,
Yeah.
you guys, we can be customizable. Like, we'll see.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, they, you know, bro, they just big. You know, they're getting bigger, so they're at the point where they basically trying to provide more features and be, you know what I mean? Like the one go-to that can't afford. It's like Microsoft Office for weed. You know? Like, when have you seen anything else other than Microsoft except for Google Sheets?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Google Docs. So,
They're trying.
yeah, I think they'll get there too.
It's really just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Not just an expert. No, it's
Yeah. Shout out to James.
Alright, so what's the goal for you guys? What's been the biggest challenge?
For me, I would just say, so as of late, I stepped into a new role. So now, like, along with the marketing and all this, I'm really purchasing as well. And for me, it's just,
Can you clap that up, dude? Clap up the Let's go. He's been crushing it too.
I've been trying to appreciate that. But for me, like, it's just, I don't even say it's been rocky, but it's just a matter of, like, dividing my time up and more so. It's just, like, some days, like, I'll deadass work, like, 2 days of, like, just purchasing and not doing any marketing and be like, all right, I gotta, like, separate it and, like, devote certain days or, like, time slots to stuff. I mean, I'm just a kid, so time management isn't always the best thing for me. But it's just getting accustomed to, like, having a schedule, like, getting stuff into the right place where I have to. Otherwise, I'm just something a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Just a kid, bro.
We're just finding out.
Yeah. Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, you know, why not? Just get
Yeah,
your
what
ass.
about you?
I want to say it's probably just like keeping up, but not necessarily like keeping up and like adapting, but at the same time, it's just exciting. So like things have been like picking up, production's like more than ever. Like we just brought in like so much new product. Shout out to Major Boom, 76 Millbury Street.
Oh, it's a quick plug.
And like where I know we started implementing like scanning to make like the floor easier, and like we're trying to cut labor by like having scannable like QR codes on our products. So it's just like just keeping up with it and like seeing how we can make it work to keep the wheels moving in the building and make it work more efficiently day by day. So
Yeah, the industry is very fast paced.
yeah.
No, I mean, you see it every single day. There's mad new products in here all day long. Things keeping it switched out. We have, you know, some people think we just meant to have the same products every single day.
Yeah.
It never made sense to me because, I mean, even McDonald's gets tired to sell the same type of burgers. So, like, you know, we try to change stuff, and I know a lot of the products that we pre-package ourselves, you gotta, you know, do the art for it, you know, do all the packaging for it. So,
Yeah.
well, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, well,
Yo,
I mean,
can
some of the
we
products.
admire that for a second, guy? Come on.
Alright.
That's a real. That's a big differentiator. You know,
I
okay,
get it,
there's
I
some
get it.
things that people can't copy.
I get it.
You know?
Although,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
actually good.
Yeah.
Who? Oh,
I feel like we mentioned this on our.
did you? So who we? It's okay.
No,
okay to
so-
name drop.
They were here today. Shout out to Garden Remedies. They came through for a pop-up today. And I was seeing their new packaging, and they've got like specific strain designs for their stuff now. I walked her over to our shelf,
No
and I was
way.
like, this whole top row,
Yeah.
like, that's pretty cool. Like, we're already doing it. Like,
Yo. Are
yeah,
you serious?
I'm
Yeah.
so serious.
Is this
Yeah.
news to you too, John?
Yeah, nah, you have a picture of it?
Yo, it's
I'm
crazy.
so serious.
Wow, man. You see what we're saying, though, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it's-
Yo, and you know when we first opened, you saw
You know,
Blue Dream, you saw, I don't know, what's another strain?
like sour diesel.
Sour, whatever it was like, yo, this is our packaging for all pre-rolls.
Yeah.
You know?
Pinot will have its own package.
Yo, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
Same with the
Yeah.
eights, bro. It's like, yo, we got 5 different strains, we got 10 different strains, and it's coming from this vendor or this grower.
It's the same.
It's the
package.
same thing.
Just
The only
with
thing
the
that's
name
different,
on it.
is a COA.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
The variable data.
It makes me close. Easier.
It does, bro.
And it, like, how do I say, like, it's just really good to have that packaging up because it just separates you from the rest. And I mean, it makes it like a collectible item if you really, really like the art.
Yeah, for real. We'll get there.
100%.
And NFTs.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it? Oh.
You got 3 hours to explain that to me.
I can go through a couple things, but not today.
Not today, bro. Not today.
It's a big circle.
Oh. No, but it's yeah. So the artwork And I told you this before, John. Like as soon as we deliver to other dispensaries, bro, to other spots, that's the first thing they notice. The first thing they say is like, "Oh, I love the packaging." As soon as they rip open the bag. So yeah, it's something big that can't be replaced. You know, we know we're the originators. How did that garden remembrance look?
Oh, bro. I mean, honestly, like, I didn't even, like,
Wow.
I wasn't super, like, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
But I was just like,
Oh, this was today.
this was 2 days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's starting already.
It's
Wow, bro.
And again,
Yeah.
like, you could be upset or you could just be like, we're pioneers.
Yo, see, this is why I asked you guys, Major Bloom Studios, and you're involved in this. We need the content. We need content centralized. All this. I know we recorded 50 episodes, bro. We need it up, bro. Because you can't copy that.
No, you can't.
You can't. All your design, how many designs have you done, John?
I've lost count, honestly. But
Bro.
it's definitely like
At least,
too many Excel sheets, probably over 45 or something.
Yeah, it's
So,
got to be closer. Yeah, you think at least 30? I think.
Easier.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so you can't duplicate it, bro.
It's a dirty world. I mean, what's that? You know, they did the little buzz, right?
Yeah.
And then that became a little more successful than everybody else.
Yeah.
And then we had to make it a little bit better.
Yeah, there you go.
It's okay. It's okay. There's a Michael Jordan. There's a Kobe Bryant. Okay, they take it and make it a little bit different.
Nah, we're Jordan.
Well, I didn't say I'm just saying, what I'm saying? That, they try and they try to change it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I respect
Shout out
that.
to the game, bro.
Yeah,
Listen, it's not anything.
the industry is a beautiful thing because like we get to see everything, like everything, the good, the bad, when people take the stuff we do, when people go a little bit too far, like we get to see all of that. So it's a beautiful journey to go on, and then you just figure out how to annihilate the competition. Like that's just what it is. You gotta figure it
It's
out.
Blue Ocean, bro. You guys know Blue Ocean? Blue Ocean reaction?
Nah.
No? Alright, so red represents blood. That means price wars, you know what I mean? Price very, unethical things. On Blue Ocean, there's enough room for everybody to just find it lane. You know what I mean? So people try to come in their lane, they're behind us. We just gotta remember that.
Okay, so do you think people
The Blue Ocean for sure, and it's just a mindset. You know what I mean? Someone could say that we're in the red ocean. I talk to some people all day, and they're like, we're in the red ocean.
See, but the thing about it is, I do believe we're in a blue ocean. But I also see some things that happen. People get a lot of stuff like that. I attempt to not monopolize, but to expand to a much higher level for other companies in general. Like large companies that want to have a bunch of different stores in certain areas.
Just say what you want.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not
Not
here.
say it, bro.
I'm not here for politics.
You want to say corporate can't.
Yes,
Is that why wouldn't you say it, bro?
I mean, listen, so people don't consider themselves corporate, but they are. I mean, like they try their best to just buy out a bunch of different mom and pop dispensaries. I wouldn't say mom and pop, but start dispensaries. They try to buy them out as quickly as possible. Which I mean, I wouldn't lie, it's a decent flip. You gotta do what you gotta to make money. But if you're here for the journey, to be part of the industry, you gotta dog it out.
Yeah.
And a lot of these people, again, I'm not hating if you're there for the money. I'm a businessman myself. I believe in, corporate structure. You gotta make good business and sell it and find a good deal. That's kind of my, but there's different strategies. There's different strategies. So talk to some people like that strategy. For dispensaries and stuff like this, I believe you love the one you have. That's how I like it. So it's a crazy game, but I like it. I like watching it.
You had a problem with saying corporate cannabis, bro?
Nah, this I don't want to single it
Not
to.
too much.
I feel like every time we talk about like monopolizing it all, that just like cookies or something like that.
Right.
Like, I don't want to keep on saying like cookies is a decent dispensary.
Bro, they're not the only. They're honestly, bro. Their market cap is like it's a lot, like 2-3 billion. Truly, it's like 9 billion. I know we're talking about billion, that's another billion. The largest one is Presto. They just acquired Cold Leagues. So now they're making the largest games. So they might be 15, like 12, 15. And then we've got Pure League, who's like So
Oh,
cookies
So how long?
it's 10 times the size.
I don't know if you knew this, but how long has Esco been around?
Fresco? That's a good question. I know the headquarters is in Chicago. They might have got problems since like 2012.
Okay, I know that they were like,
Oh, cultivated.
cultivated.
Yeah.
Okay, cultivated.
Yeah, well, but they were much bigger.
Yeah.
Cultivated was just Massachusetts.
Really?
Yeah. Fresco. 25.
It's crazy how like you need all those other brands and
That's
Think so?
Yeah.
Or maybe not most great recognition for the like most popular in terms of like recognizable quality.
Yeah, probably with I would say with the cannabis consumer. I think if you're talking about trading stocks, purely it's probably the most recognizable. You know what I mean? You know?
I feel like because music and cannabis literally go hand in hand, that's the only reason why cookies is so like easily recognizable because all the rappers that we listen to
Rap about
cookies like come out of nowhere and it's like all right we gotta talk about cookies now. now I get it, you know what I'm saying? So like it's cool. Yeah.
It bought from us, so it was a good experience.
Yeah.
We'll do more business.
That's good. You gotta get some good parties.
Bro, that's how this started, bro. Talk about blue ocean marriage. Honestly.
Wait, that's
Yeah, just a little bit. So you know, this was the original store that was supposed to be the first.
No, yeah,
store
yeah.
on the East
Yeah,
Coast.
yeah.
He said no.
Yeah.
Okay. He said you can't go record. All right. Shout out the show.
Yeah. We'll talk about this.
Yeah. So, but yeah, shout out to them. And we had more stuff going on, just dispensary, you guys know. So it's important for us to make sure we execute on that. And why the time?
We were talking about
Just over cannabis.
yeah,
Over
okay.
cannabis.
I know, but I feel like you asked me a specific question about cookies.
About getting cookies in the store.
Oh, yeah. So getting cookies in the store. So that was part of it. It was like, all right, it's not gonna work to take over the major boom. Let's get your products here. And they were like, no. And then I was like, okay, will you carry our products? And they said yes. So there's more to it though. So this area that we're sitting in now, I had asked them if they wanted to store inside of the store. And they said no. And then I was like, oh, you guys have a product. And to be fair, they don't have enough. They need their own grow, right? Because they sell out most of what they sell. There's some weeks where they don't even have their own product in the store.
So you're trying to make a cookie corner.
Bro, cookie corner, bro. That was it. Like a brand
If they
inside.
steal it,
Yeah, well, they said no, they do it in other markets, bro.
Okay.
They do it in other markets. Yeah.
It's actually cool.
Yeah.
Unexpected.
Yeah, it's almost like for those who don't know what we're talking about, like you go to Macy's and you got like who's inside of Macy's?
There's a finish line.
Oh, like a sunglass set.
Yeah, something. Well, yeah.
Well, like you go in there, you get the sunglasses, you can go to a regular
Yeah.
sunglass shop and Macy's,
Yeah.
they have that right there, or they can sell finish lines.
Absolutely. So basically, a brand within a retailer,
Yeah.
and that brand has probably its own retailer somewhere else, just a really recognizable brand. So yeah, after those 2 no's or 3 no's, it was like, all right, let's do business. We start posting. Yeah.
So tell me this: if when the price goes up, after a couple years or so, and they hit you up like, hey, the cookie corner, you can say yes, you can say no.
For a cookies corner, at this point, bro, I think part of it would be like some seasonality or some special drops.
Okay.
Because the other company that hit us up about that was Curie. Yeah, and we got really close. Were you guys there?
I mean, we pretty much had carried the corner for the first time.
Nah, we're talking about like full-on merchandise displays.
Oh, okay.
All is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like imagine if cookies was like literally 400 square feet.
Like you this corner right here.
Yes.
Where we are right now.
Yes.
And it's like cookies.
Yeah.
You can be sitting somewhere else, right?
Exactly. But they said no because we said no too. So You know,
But we almost struck that period.
we almost, yeah, so you guys weren't there. Remember one day Victoria and Danny came in? We were doing the training. And like, no, you guys weren't there? That's crazy. Oh, no, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, we did about 3 or 4 renditions of what it would look like here. And we decided not to do it. Yeah, crazy.
Alright. Let's talk about it. I feel like Johnny said we're part. They should have written to catch up. Website. You can scan a QR code. Whatever you want. We are at 76 very cheap. Just scan it. Yeah. How's the experience on your first podcast? How do you like it?
It's pretty interesting. Considering I'm a dude who came into it, like, I don't watch podcasts. And someone, like, I was definitely a lot nervous about it because, you know, where am I? But everyone's like, you'd be great to do it. You got the voice, you got the personality. I'm like, all right, I gotta say so. So now that I do it, honestly, I love it. It's actually pretty fun. It's nice to have, like I said, I have, like, I'll say fans, like people watching, but like, yo, where's the next episode?
Yeah.
They also will critique me. They'll be like, so it's pretty cool. I've definitely fallen, I guess you could say, in love with it. And I never thought I would, because I was always like, I hate Bach. Why would I listen? Why would I do that?
Yeah.
And now that I do it, I'm like, oh, this is pretty fun. It's just pretty cool. Thanks a lot.
I mean, I feel like, you know, we hear you into it. We've done some podcasts before, so we got experience, I guess you could say, actually put it out there. Just put it out there. We did as much as we could. It's a beautiful journey because there's just so much stuff that you can literally do anything. And with that much power, it's like, damn, what do I do?
That's scary. It's a lot of leeway.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so, like, we can come in here and we can just play games all day, or like these games that are like educational games for whatever the subject is, or we can just come in and just talk about what happened yesterday, and it could just be 100% related to what we're doing, like doing the show. It's like, how do you make a decision? We just had Eric from What's the magazine? Who's episode just came out. It's gonna be coming out this week.
And subscribe too, bro.
Like he's the guy.
It was like the day after he subscribed to YouTube. Looking for his episode.
It's coming. But yeah, no, he was great. He came on this show. He came on for the record.
He wrote an article, bro, that was funny. Yeah, you guys talking about that? Oh, you were talking about the article, bro?
No.
He wrote an article on the Truth pre-roll thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. We talked about that with us on the show. We talked about that when he came on the show. That's it. So that's why when we first interviewed him on this show, I was like, I gotta come on the show like every once in a while because like, he just knows. Like, imagine getting straight out of high school and being placed in the campus industry. Before it was like,
that was him, man.
that was him.
Yeah.
Before it was like, you know what I'm saying? And he just knows a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he worked for all these companies. Like, I'm like, yeah.
We gotta go.
No, I was worried.
And I'm part of that Kansas news segment for sure.
Nah,
That's
100%.
literally what he is.
He
Shout out
is.
to him too because he came to us with like 3 campus articles and none of them were his own. Like he wasn't even trying to put himself on. He was just this is like relevant information.
No, for sure.
Like, he cared about the industry, and I respect how much he cared about it. Like, if you're, I mean, I guess you gotta care. You know what I'm saying? If you don't,
Me. So like to bring it back to marketing a little bit, that's one of the things that I kind of I say against like everyone brought it up, but like some things that I don't like is like when I first started here, like when the menu stuff, the big thing I wanted to stress was like with this menu, we need to like have good pictures and good descriptions. Because how many times do you go to the menu, you see a product, there's a good description, there's like this THC it matters, and there's like no image for it, or it's a stalking page, and you're just like, I don't know if I can trust this. How many times have you like bought weed online, or you ordered online to have a little picture of my home, you took it home, with nothing like distrust. I've even actually been inside of a dispensary where they had bud on display. And I'm like, yo, I've smoked this thing straight every time. I know it's that's lying to the customer. And it gets me because honestly, some people don't care about that. Like, as a purchaser, as a marketer, like, I'm always asking people, like, you have brand assets because we take our own pictures. Well, this guy mainly takes all the pictures.
Doing it today. What are you shooting today, John?
Good amount of new stuff that we just did before.
Oh, a bunch of
We got a bunch of things from Insa, pre-rolls from Hedico, pre-rolls from EOS Farms.
Freshly
EOS, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
freshly baked gummies.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still be here next week. But yeah, like a lot of people don't really put as much importance on that kind of stuff. So for us, it's just like we will take our own pictures of your product if you don't have them for us.
Do you know why places don't put their own emphasis on this stuff?
Because they don't care. So that's kind of why I brought this up. Like, to me, some people just care about making the sale.
Right.
And like once you get in the sale, like it is what it is. Take the bud, like find a description on the label.
So why do you think they don't care?
Because it's money. You just make your money. You make your money. You go.
Yeah.
Like,
I have my thoughts on it.
I was gonna say I have a thought.
All right,
I feel like from what I've noticed sometimes it's just like they just won't do it because they just know it's gonna sell fast or something. They're just like all right, I don't want to put time and money into that. So
I was gonna literally say, I mean, most people overlook the idea that I need someone who can actually do this.
Right. Or likes to do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, you need someone who's
it's
actually gonna take the pictures. So like, having people that care, like you and John are very good friends, right? So you caring helps him care. Like my friends are here and they care because I care. But not everybody has that. So when they're like, bro, they're gonna be like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna they're gonna come in here and they're gonna buy it. They're not thinking that, oh yeah, someone's gonna go online to read the description,
right?
To actually like believe what we're like trying to sell them. You know what I'm saying? Some people overlook that, which is, you know, trash.
yeah.
But
It tells you they've never been behind the counter where someone's like, how is this going to make me feel? What's the bud structure? What does it look like? What's it smell like?
Or even ask those questions themselves.
Exactly.
They're not on the other end buying either.
see, I fall right in the middle. Like, so I at first didn't really care. Like, I got bud and it was good. I smoked it. I didn't care. Or I just a naive person that come in. I just want the strongest thing, man. Whatever's gonna have me slumped. Whatever. Like, you know, I'm just saying this random things. Then I started working here, and I actually started to care a little bit more. But I mean, I don't consider myself like a snob. I just consider myself someone that asks a lot of questions. When I went to the dispensary, if I didn't go here, obviously I know it's because I'm here now. But when I went to the other dispensaries, I said, but when I go to the places, but when I go to the places, I literally just be like, I just ask a lot of questions. Like, like I don't ask terpenes and nothing like that, but I will now. I will now. But I'll be like, yo, like, you know, tell me what you think. What's some of your favorite stuff? Don't just tell me what's the most expensive, because I'm not gonna just go through what's the most expensive. So you can try something. I'm not gonna do that. Tell me what's good, so I can really believe this is good.
How about online, bro? Have you purchased online from that store?
The only time I purchase online is, and I think I talked about this on a different episode.
DM?
Not DM.
Mission. Mayflower.
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 That's because you had to.
You had to.
Like, I don't know if they still do that now, which would really be terrible. But
Same with you.
Wait,
You got a shake from Mayflower.
Yeah. What do you mean you had to?
Like, I
It was
was
like COVID or because
yeah, I think it was during COVID, and they were like, yeah, you need to pre-order in order to go inside. So that's the only reason why I went online, because I like going inside and just talking to people. And I was like, all right, well, I went inside. They got 14 grams of shake for whatever. And I was like, whatever, I'll just grab it, see how it is. And
Wait.
then,
You went with Matt too. Was it online at the time?
I believe I think it was. Yeah, I think we did order on the drive over. Yeah.
but I do look at menus online. I do think the menus are, I mean, a lot of them just use spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So you can just see that they're like the same exact.
No, for sure.
Like I go to, when I'm in Brockton, I go to, I can't remember. Blue Green, okay, my God. I've been in a little while.
Yeah.
But I look at their website. Their website is decent.
Actually, I haven't checked out the website.
Yeah, I think they use Dutch here.
I think
well,
Dutch.
they still use for the first one.
Yeah, they use Dutch.
I checked it out.
Yeah, they use Dutch, and it's a decent one. It's like you get to see fast.
Yeah.
I like when it's
No, that makes sense, bro. You can tell from your explanation, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm a talker. I like talking to people, like, and I like real explanations. Like a website can't tell me what.
Well, I think that's what they're trying to convey, bro. That's exactly what he's saying. You know?
Like, if you don't have a product description for a product, in fact,
A real photo.
this would like piss me off because you're talking to a cultivator who's cultivated their own specific strain, and now you ask them for a description of it, and they don't have it.
Yeah.
You cultivated this strain, you don't have a description.
Because they don't care, bro.
Exactly. And now let's say you're also a strain, like let's say you have a retail. How am I like? What are you telling your bartenders about the product? Like how am I selling that product with that description?
Yeah, so this dude, today I walked in with him, John taking photos and Ravon interviewing Jordan, and giving him an explanation on the string. What string were you guys talking about? Yeah, I was really happy, like everything we talked about. He's taking photos over here, he's over here interviewing Jordan to get feedback on the description, to write a description, right?
Yeah. I'm literally drawing blank right now. So mad.
This is sour diesel.
I'm so mad. This is already got on with these.
Yeah. See? So how did he explain it? We just got it from home. Was it sour diesel?
I'm so mad I'm drawing a blank.
That's
on this right now. But like that was when I needed a description for it because we got that from Common Bloodhouse, right? Yeah. Shout out to Common Bloodhouse because they actually had straight descriptions, they got photos and all that. They weren't fully up to date because they didn't have that strain in it, so I had to go find it. Yeah, some new strains to have to go get it ourselves. So I pretty much just asked them, well, we work here and I tried it. Because I remember when I would ask you too when I first started, you were like, I'm not even gonna say it, but like there were certain strains that we didn't have. You're like, bro, just smoke it and try it. And I'm like, no, it shouldn't be like that. They should take it over.
Oh, yeah.
But also at the same time, like, we do the brand assets here as well. So like whenever we wholesale or something, like, we make sure that we have a folder that's got all of our pictures and all of our descriptions. If I'm being honest, I haven't looked at that folder in like probably 10 days.
Yeah.
So if ours is like, thank you. So if ours is a little like complete, like I get it that like not everyone has like a full team to do that stuff, but also you're looking at the team right here. Like,
People don't use it.
Some people just don't use it,
Yeah.
or they just use them improperly.
you don't know how many people just screenshot our website
Yeah.
and put that on. And I mean, you know what? Do what you gotta do, but I think it makes your menu look bad because you're screenshotting matte black, and now that's sitting on your white back. It just doesn't look good. There's a picture of Emily on some like this.
Oh yeah, it's
Emily?
Yeah,
Well,
holding the
Steve?
rainbow belt.
giving a pop.
Yeah, we want to find better.
Yeah.
Oh, word? Why you just sitting here up, bro? We've been there 3-4 times.
That's what I think. And like for me too, when I see stuff like that, I'm like, yo, like, I mean, use the pictures you want. I'm not mad at it. But like, if you need a clear, transparent, like PNG,
Yeah.
we have those.
So this sounds like some work Elmira can help with for sure.
That's putting those up there.
Well, yeah, account management, bro. That's essentially we're creating stuff that's not getting to the people that buy from us. And then we hit them up and be like, hey, is there anything we can do? Kind of move forward with just passing along things rather than like asking them to do stuff. It's just like
Oh yeah, shout out to Insta because Insta does that. Whenever I bought anything from them, they'll always send me assets. They'll be like, you bought these vapes, here are the menu images for these vapes, and there's some descriptions for the exact product you want. Because that makes it so much easier. You buy a product and then now you're looking on Leafly for a description, you're looking on Weed House, all whatever it is. It's just taking up more time and like so much. We have a lot on our plates already. Granted, like this is part of the work we do, but it could be so much easier if it was given to us. You know what I mean?
So you guys think, and you mentioned this on a call yesterday, 2 days ago, and then yesterday when I saw Mayor Petty, I saw one of our customers like right at the same time, and he was saying, I don't even know this dude's name. You guys know who I'm talking about. Bald dude, always had the red Timbs on.
Oh, yeah, the pastor, man. I can't remember his name.
Yo, so he hit me with a conversation like that last night.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. He talked to me the other day.
Yo, but what he's saying is not, he's on point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, bro, where you coming from with this stuff?
Yo, bro, the conversation I had, I was like, I shouldn't be talking about this.
Yeah.
See, because like,
Who's in the bar?
Yeah.
With the mayor, bro. Like, what, bro?
you know who he is.
Bro, bald dude.
He always wears like he wears Timbs and he wears all the same color.
Bro,
All
red or
blue,
blue?
all white, or all red. Damn, I can't remember.
Bro, he's usually in here at nighttime too. So you probably ain't seen him in a minute. Anyway, we don't have to put
Yeah,
his
that's
name on
not
it,
right.
bro.
Alright,
So basically, where were we going with this? Oh yeah, so he was saying, hey, there's some strains that I really like. However, sometimes you guys don't have it consistently. You had mentioned that the other day. So do you feel like it's important for a brand like ours or even a cultivator to have a strain that is consistent and like, you know, basically people can move forward?
I believe so.
Yeah, for sure.
When we had gas masks, people came in and said, "Oh, like, we got some things for gas masks."
Yeah.
Now that was just like that was our first strain, so that's our intro to it. But having a strain that we have, at least one that's consistent, was work. But I also do feel like eventually something's getting tired.
Someone's getting tired of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like it's always going to be that that staple where it's like, oh yeah, every single time I can at least trust that they'll have something.
Right.
That, like if you always have LA Cushion.
Right.
It's just completely straight.
Or is it?
Yes,
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. I like it.
You like it?
I have it since 5.
You in the pre-roll?
I really have the 5. I've got a pre-roll scope. I really got the months. That's like the first pre-roll I had in a while.
Oh,
But
it's because it's $8.
no, that one.
Oh, really?
Come on.
Get a discount here.
No. I don't like the good stuff. And actually, Ravon picked it for me.
Oh.
Ravon, which one's the best one? I was the
Yeah.
for the most part. Yeah, exactly.
Connoisseur. Should we say a weed connoisseur? Alright. Aficionado. Alright. No more snobs, man. I'm done.
But I do think that if we did have like electricity, we need a great everyday strain that everyone knows. I wish we could like change the name, but it's cool. I'll just make it more easy.
I don't know, bro.
I like electricity in general.
Well,
It's
people
fine.
like the West Coast strains, bro.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the SFV, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you really understand, you get a certain feeling when you smoke.
Yeah.
What's the other one from Sierra that's on the West Coast?
They got MTF.
MTF, bro.
Yeah.
Man, that's smack, bro. People were like, yeah, what's MTF?
I like that.
Yeah.
See? So now, with this information and the partnerships we have, because we're not growers, essentially,
Right.
you know, what we could potentially do, right, if there was a buyer in the room, is have these conversations with these cultivators and be like, yo, we don't even have to ask them to say that. You know, we can say, hey, our customers say, this is your best strain. We want this all year round.
But my thing is there any way to say that we want to be the only ones that have?
So Reg and I are talking about that in real life.
Oh, actually,
gas and
so I remember this conversation because I remember that these came through that one time and we talked about
yeah, bro. Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so it's not too late. I will probably text them tonight.
Because if we can get them, if we're the only ones that can sell LA Cushion,
That's not gonna happen.
I know that won't happen that one,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like that would make it so much different.
See with Reg, that's his friend curious. That's his cat. SFV, you know, all that stuff. You know,
I mean, we were just talking, we were at a facility last week, shout out to Ravon Johnny. We were pretty much talking to their growers about being like, yo, specific strain, could you like, you want to do that ourselves, you know?
Right.
I don't want to say the strain right now, just in case, but there's hopefully be some crazy stuff. And just having our, essentially something like you said, is exclusive to us.
I think it's honestly important. I know we have cultivation before.
we have a special permit for it.
Okay.
We're getting there.
I mean, once we get there, we get the right people in.
Yeah,
They know what they're doing. That becomes much more easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you got your own.
Yeah. Yo, it's a lot of work on, bro.
Nah, I'm never saying no. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm saying in general. Once you get there, I'll give you the big. So once you get there,
Nah,
But not honestly, a lot of places that usually grow, just grow the same stuff. Like, Redford is probably has a lot of like the past 2 years. Because it sells. And then like every now and then, or like even the bar, it's like they'll always, they also make from the LA Pop Rocks, mint sherbet. So many strains that you can see on their menu for like months on end because they cultivate it themselves. They're just pumping out more and more. And like if you're, you pay attention to them, you'll notice sometimes like, oh, they've got a new strain. And like they kind of study a little bit, not necessarily out of the comfort zone, but they're coming with new stuff from people as well. But I mean, whenever I go to the bar, I'm looking for their LA Kush cake or like their mint sherbet because I know it's consistent every single time. So as long as we can keep that consistency, I feel like it doesn't necessarily matter how long that for both. It somewhat does matter how long the product is on your shelf. So we just had this talk earlier today about buying like 30 pounds of like the same strain. And like, and I think you might talk about something for whatever. If you come into a main consumer dispensary and right now you see LA Kush cake on our menu and you don't buy it and you're at like 20%, whatever. In a month, 6 weeks, you come back and you see that LA Kush cake, same price, same value, all that stuff. You're gonna be like, yo, it's been sitting for 6 weeks. It's kind of dry for like, it's gonna like turn you off to it in a way. So it's kind of about like, there's a thin line because like I just said, I'll go to the bar and this every time because I feel like they got mint sherbet, mint sherbet. So like paying attention to like percentages and how like batches change.
I was gonna ask you that, bro. You see a fish cake in this round was 17 and last week was like 25. How was that?
For me, it's about price. Because like, so in fact, we started purchasing the beer and I did premium the fish cake because of the cannibalization of what it would have done to the beer.
Oh, you think so, bro?
You would have had, it would have been cheaper to get 4 grams than what it means here.
Oh, so we got the CAC LA Kush cake.
Yes,
instead
using
of
the pre-roll.
Interesting.
But like, as long as we explain it to people, I don't think it's necessarily bad. You always consider like every day when a person walked in here, and to them that everybody's new. To the people who are coming through here, I mean, it's something to fall back on. Like for me, like sometimes you know, I try something like, oh, I'll do it, but if I don't see nothing, I'm like, alright, y'all got it, like make sure or whatever, I'll just fall back on that. Sure, it's like,
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
it's weird how some people can get, like, I mean, I understand that people can get tired of certain strains, you know what I mean? For me, like, I'll buy an ounce of a strain at a time. I'm tired of it.
I mean, like a drink.
Yeah.
I don't know, ways people are looking to get high. You know what I mean?
This dude bought like an ounce of, a half ounce of like,
SFB, OG, sugar wax. I'm still sitting on like at least 6 grams. I love the taste, but I'm so tired.
Yeah, let's say, wait, sugar wax?
It's like the,
I think it's, no, yeah, sure.
What's the conversion on
To find conversion, it's pretty much just like wax, but like more like,
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
you bought 14 grams.
yes.
Where? Oh, I'm like, yo. I was talking about conversion because that's considered a concentrate, right?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's the crazy thing about their market.
Yeah.
That 14 grams is 14 grams. For us here in Massachusetts, we can buy 5 grams of it.
Yo, it's insane.
We can buy an entire 14. Like we can buy 20 grams.
Yeah.
That's insane.
How much flour?
So altogether, their medical limits for out-of-state patients is 2.5 ounces per 15 days. So essentially, you can walk into one of their places and buy 2.5 ounces of flour, pre-roll, like all of that stuff one day. And here, most people use an ounce.
Gotcha. The equivalent.
And then, like I said, the flour equivalent for like 1 gram of concentrate here in Massachusetts is 5.6 grams.
Right. There, it's just gram
It's
for
just
gram.
1 gram.
Hold on, but you said that, you said 2.5 ounces every 2 days.
Yes.
But you have to be patient. Oh no, he said for out of state.
For out-of-state.
Yeah, so if you're patient, you can cop some money.
Probably.
Okay.
Alright,
There's no limit.
Yeah, there are lots of
alright, so we're a little bit towards the end of this show.
Come on.
Tell me is, if someone is looking to get into the cannabis industry,
Cannabis marketing.
It's industry and then marketing as well. Industry experts and experts in marketing, right? What do you think is the best marketing?
I hate to sound cliche, I feel like, I mean, might say this too, but like research. For me, it's like customer education. Just, I mean, even as a person who's selling it, education on the product is very important. We have our own like social media person on our team right now. Shout out to Steve.
We need to talk about social media.
Yeah,
That's
hilarious. And when Steve started, essentially, she came in and she was like, I've been following you guys on social media. I know what you guys are doing. I look at other places. I see them there. And just like researching all aspects of the industry. Do these factors. That's the same.
Are we not talk about finance?
Yeah.
That's it's perfect segue.
Yeah, no, I would agree with Ravon. It's just like research and kind of just, I don't know, just take that leap because like the industry is so young and there's like just so many avenues that like you have to keep open. So like just bring in just a new idea and just kind of roll with it and see what happens.
And it's so new and young. Okay, everyone's hungry. Everybody want to move up and like do something good. But no one's just gonna like hand you a key. Like you need to like put it into the It's not just like easy. Like people like it's just like so easy.
Yo, so question for you guys. And this is for honest. When do you guys, this is my when are we gonna get all of our episodes that we shot and all of our packaging
So
all of them? 8? Okay.
and then
So we're talking OG ones too, right? We're talking OG ones. This is a team effort. We'll let the guy do it. So that's not a date. We're having a date from all of us to that club.
I'll say this. Before we get to July, everything will be done. That gives us enough time for everything.
June will be a big month.
yeah, Juneteenth and Father's Day.
These dudes talking about taking trips, and he's setting a deadline a couple weeks away.
I mean, we can do that, or we can get the July. You want to say July?
End of July.
My birthday's in August, so you want to say August 10th? That's the deadline.
Oh, you said
We're coming up on the 1 year anniversary.
there you
Yeah,
go,
so
bro.
that's
See,
solid data.
John's thinking
Not
about
worrying.
So it's alright. You just push it back a little bit.
Alright, so
All you be realistic. You don't want to say stuff and not do it.
We got 11 on right now.
Yeah. Yo, we're talking about our legacy episode, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, we shot like 30.
No, we shot a good amount. We shot a lot. We still got a lot. We still got a lot of those.
That's what I'm
You know what
saying.
I'm saying? We'll still put the ones that people weren't hearing because those are just fun.
Alright. So we got legacy. We got design, packaging design. What are the things? Again, these are things that cannot be duplicated. Right? Cannot be duplicated. So like, what else do we think is in that sphere of the creation?
Yeah, we got some special surprises.
So we've been working on content.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just,
Okay.
conceptualizing.
Yeah.
I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but if you see me like looking like the coordinator, yes. I mean, in the sense of like what Johnny does, like you gotta get all of his work up on there. And like it's on socials, Steve's in there, and cool things on socials that sometimes just get overlooked because of how social media transparent is. But at the end of the day, a lot of it's pretty fire. You know, that can all
We go for this. We go for this.
Alright. So yeah, 1 year's coming up soon.
Yeah, we got it for August. So August, I mean, my birthday like 30, so
Let's go.
we gonna get spicy.
Yeah, let's
We're gonna get spicy.
August what?
August 10th.
Okay.
We got some drip coming too.
Let's go.
We got some drip coming. That's surprising. But all right, well, this is Infused and Harry. You know, we go on the marketing team. Yeah, this is Liz. Ulysses and Harry.
Let's go.
This is Infused Influence. Thank you guys.
Liz.
Liz.
Oh, that's great.